For my current event this week, I'll be talking about a sheriff's office pulling canine units from duty in light of lawsuit. Um, this talks about police dogs won't be used by the sheriff's office until an ongoing lawsuit against the former canine handler is resolved and funding associated for overtime costs is accounted for. Former Deputy Mark Mullet, who in April resigned, filed a federal class action lawsuit in the United States District Court for the Northern District of Ohio, accusing Ashtabula County of violating the Fair Labor Standards Acts of 1938. Basically, Mullet bought his dog with his own money, and most training between he and the dog occurred off duty. And when Mullet became a canine handler in 2014, he was never paid for the time, and longevity bonuses he and others received were never factored into overtime. And since 1984, there have been a few dozen dog handlers and a bunch of dogs used in the sheriff's office. And then Johnson said the law is clear and Mullet will most likely win his case. I think that this is very important in our community, especially when it comes to overtime costs, because these canine handlers, he bought the dog with his own money. He trained outside of his shifts. He trained off the job, and this training and these other things proved to be essential to his ability to actually do his job. So I personally believe that he should receive more, or he should receive his overtime for all of these, for the training, the care, the housing, the feeding, all of that stuff. That he should be compensated for that, and that should be factored into his overtime. And like the article said, he will most likely win his case. But this just proves to show like how important canines are to our community, especially in the fire service industry. Canines are used for finding bodies. In the police area, they're used to sniff out drugs. They are used to combat like assailants, criminals. But I think that this is prevalent to our day and age because we have so many different factors that relate to our overtime, that we need to be aware of all of the different factors, and we need to know if we are getting gypped with our overtime. Thank you.